Okay, welcome back to the channel. This is another problem on limits of a function, and this time I want to look at the problem here we need to solve using log division. Sometimes we come across problems that we cannot solve by rationalization, we cannot solve them by difference of two square, we cannot solve them by factorization or direct substitution. So what we need to do, we will be able to try long division. And problems of long division are polynomial problems such that the highest power is on the numerator. Okay, so if you look at this case on the board, that's a typical example of limit problem we can solve by long division. But first of all, let's remember what log division is from the basic. If we are given a problem of, let's say, 575 divided by 5, for instance, this is a basic math question. You can write it as 575 over 5. What we normally do is that we can bring this like this, looking at it from the basic. Can do this. The denominator will be here. The numerator will be here. Right? Then we use this term to divide. Whatever we get, we put it on top. And we divide one digit at a time. If the first digit is not divisible, we take the first two digits. You understand? We take the digits that are first divisible. Okay? So when we check 5 divide 5, it will go once. So we'll put 1 on top. 1 times 5 will give us 5. Then the next thing is to subtract. When we subtract 5 minus 5, 0. We ignore it. So we'll bring down the ones that are left. Okay? So we repeat the process. So the process is divide, multiply, subtract. You see it? So when you do the first time, whatever is remaining will come down. Then you start again. The first digit, 5 divided 7, it will go once. 1 times 5, 5. Okay? Then you subtract. 7 minus 5, 2. You bring down the last digit. Do you understand? You only divide once. The temptation is to say 5 divided 7, 5. 5 divided 5, that's wrong. Divide once. Multiply next. So 1 times 5, 5. Subtract next. 7 minus 5, 2. Bring down the digits left. You see? So 5 divided 2 cannot, so I'll take the 2 digits. 5 divided 25, 5. So that 5 times 5 is 25. And when we subtract, 0, 0. So at the point where we have 0, what you have here is your answer. That means I can say this is equal to 115. Do you understand? This is log division. Let me take one more example before we go straight into the question for today. So let's assume we have 2, 3, 4 divided by 3, for example. I mean, we're saying 2, 3, 4 over 3. So this will be 2, 3, 4 divided by 3. 3 into 2 cannot, so I'll take 23. 3 can go into 23 7 times. 7 times 3, 21. Subtract. See, this is how it works. Subtract. 2 minus 2, 0. 3 minus 1, 2. Bring down what is left. You see the problem? Divide, multiply, subtract, bring down what is left. So when I do that, I have this. 3 into 2 cannot. 3 into 24, 8. 8 times 3, 24. Subtract, 0 again. It means this is equals to 78. So that's the process of log division. Okay. So right now, let's apply that understanding to this question. So if we do that, we are going to have x plus 1 and x raised to power 4 plus 3x cubed plus 3x squared plus x. Okay. So if we are going to divide, we are going to use just the first term. which is usually the one with the highest degree as far as polynomial is concerned. So x divided x raised to power 4 will give us x cubed. X cubed. Excuse me. This should be s cubed. So this will be x cubed. Okay. Then we have to multiply. We start by dividing, write the answer, use the answer to multiply all of the divisor. S cubed times x will give us x raised to power 4. S cubed times 1 will give us plus s cubed. So we subtract. When we subtract, x raised to power 4 minus x to the power 4 is gone. 3s cubed minus s cubed will give us 2x cubed. Remember, minus plus is minus. That's why we're subtracting. Then bring down what is left, plus 3x squared plus x. You see that? Repeat the process again. X divided 2s cubed will give us 2s squared plus 2x squared. 2x squared times x will give us 2x cubed. 2x squared times 1 will give us 2x squared. So when we subtract, this is 0. 3 minus 2 is 1, x squared. Then you bring down plus x. X divided x squared, you have x. Okay? So at this point, x times x will give us x squared. X times 1 will give us x. So what is remaining is 0. So that is to say this term will give us, will now become limits as x tends to minus 1. We're now having just x raised to power 3 plus 2x squared plus x, which is the answer we got from the long division. That's what we now replace the expression. So at this point, we can substitute. Substituting, we are now having 1 cubed plus 2 times 1 squared plus 1. 1 cube is 1, 2 times 1 is 1 square is 2 plus 1. So our answer is 4. So this is how we solve by long division. Once you carry the long division correctly, what you get as your answer is what you will substitute into. Let's take a similar example right away. Okay, this is a similar example. I'm going to follow exactly the same procedure. Let's see what we'll get. So by long division, this is x cubed minus 6x squared plus 11x minus 6. Here we have x minus 2 as the divisor. X divided x cubed will give us x squared. X squared times x will give us x cubed. X squared times minus 2 will give us minus 2x squared. When we subtract, x cubed minus x cubed is gone. Minus 6x squared minus minus is plus. So minus 6x squared plus 2x squared will give us minus 4x squared. So that's what we got, minus 4x squared by subtracting these two guys. So bring down what is left. So we have plus 11x minus 6. So we have to repeat the process. X will divide minus 4x squared. That will give us minus 4x. Minus 4x times x will give us minus 4x squared. Minus 4x times minus 2 will give us plus 8x. So we have to subtract again. This will go out. This will be 11 minus 8, 3x. They will bring down the minus 6. X divide 3x, you have positive 3. 3 times x will give us 3x. Minus 3 times minus 2 will give us minus 6. So when you subtract, you have 0. So what we have left now is limits as x tends to 2. The answer is x squared minus 6 minus 4x plus 3. So now we can substitute. If we substitute, x is 2. So we have 2 squared minus 4 times 2 plus 3. So this is 4. minus 8 plus 3. 4 minus 8 is minus 4. Minus 4 plus 2 is minus 1. So this is how we deal with problem that involves long division. Okay.